Out of 100 people chasing a dream, 98 will quit, and only 2 will cross the finish line. Think about that. 98 people will start strong, full of energy and excitement, but somewhere along the way, they'll fall off. Why? Because the dream is exciting, but the process is brutal. Everyone loves the idea of winning. Few are willing to pay the price. The price is early mornings, late nights, and countless sacrifices no one will ever see. The 98 love comfort. They love instant results. They want applause without effort. And when the reality of hard work hits, they step back. The 98 fail because they confuse motivation with discipline. They start a gym routine when they're excited, but the first sore morning, they quit. They start a side hustle, but when the money doesn't come fast, they give up. They study for a week, but one distraction is enough to throw them off. They want success to come easy, but nothing worth having ever comes easy. They fear failure, so they play safe. They fear judgment, so they hide their dreams. They crave comfort more than growth, and comfort is where dreams go to die. The 2 are different. They feel the same pain, the same fear, the same doubt, but they move anyway. They know motivation is temporary, so they build discipline. They don't wait to feel ready. They show up whether they're tired, scared, or unsure. They are obsessed with growth. They are addicted to improvement. While the 98 are scrolling on their phones, complaining about life or comparing themselves to others, the 2 are studying, training, building. They work quietly, away from attention, because they know real results happen when no one is watching. The 98 chase shortcuts, the 2 build foundations, the 98 want easy money, the 2 invest years learning their craft. The 98 want the reward without risk, the 2 embrace failure as part of the journey. They see setbacks not as signs to quit, but as lessons to grow. They know every failure brings them closer to success. They turn pain into power. They use rejection as fuel. They keep promises to themselves long after the mood is gone. That's why they win. They aren't special. They're simply relentless. Success is lonely. It's not crowded at the top because very few people are willing to climb. The 2 accept that loneliness. They train when no one is cheering. They work while others sleep. They study when friends are out. They sacrifice weekends, parties, comfort, and sometimes relationships. Not because they enjoy pain, but because they see the bigger picture. They know the price of greatness is heavy, but the reward is worth it. They understand this simple truth. Nothing great is built overnight, and nothing great is built without sacrifice. The 98 make excuses. It's too hard. I don't have time. I'm not lucky. I failed once. The 2 replace excuses with action. I'll try again. I'll learn. I'll keep going. The 98 look for validation. The 2 look for growth. The 98 want to be seen. The 2 want to be better. And because of that, the 2 succeed. They are not perfect. They fail more than anyone, but they keep showing up. Day after day, month after month, year after year. They build habits that carry them when motivation fades. They are consistent when it's boring. The 98 wait for opportunity. The 2 create it. They don't wait for permission. They don't wait for the right moment. They know that waiting is just another form of fear. They take small steps daily, even when the path is unclear. They build momentum, brick by brick, until their efforts compound into something unstoppable. And because of that, opportunities seem to find them. But the truth is, they built them long before anyone noticed. The difference between the 2 and the 98 is not talent, it's mindset. Most people believe success is for the gifted, but it's for the disciplined. It's for those who can suffer longer, focus sharper, and work harder than everyone else. The 2 have the same hours in a day, but they spend them differently. Where the 98 spend hours on entertainment, the 2 spend hours building skills. Where the 98 avoid discomfort, the 2 run toward it. They understand that greatness is forged in the fire of discomfort, and they willingly step into it. So, where do you stand? Are you with the 98 or the 2? Are you chasing comfort or chasing greatness? Every day is a test. Life will challenge you. It will break you. It will tempt you to quit. The question is, will you? Will you fold when it gets tough, or will you rise? Will you settle for average or fight for extraordinary? The world doesn't remember those who started. It remembers those who finished. Every single success story is built on sacrifice, discipline, and the courage to keep going when everyone else stopped. This is your moment. This is your choice. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. They don't exist. Stop blaming circumstances. They won't change for you. Start building discipline. Start moving forward even when it's hard. Outwork, outlast, and outbelieve the 98. The crowd will doubt you, laugh at you, even try to pull you back. Let them. Because one day, when you succeed, they'll call you lucky. They'll never see the sweat, the late nights, the failures, the tears, but you'll know the truth. You were willing to do what they weren't. You were willing to be the two. Before becoming one of the richest people on the planet, Elon Musk went through extreme struggle. After selling his first company, Zip2, and then PayPal, he didn't retire. He risked everything he earned. In the mid-2000s, he invested nearly his entire fortune into two risky ideas, SpaceX and Tesla. SpaceX faced 3 failed rocket launches in a row. Each failure cost millions and nearly destroyed the company. By 2008, Musk was almost bankrupt. Tesla was also on the edge of collapse, struggling to produce electric cars when the world didn't believe in them. Investors pulled out, critics mocked him, and friends advised him to quit. Musk had to borrow money to pay rent, but instead of stopping, he doubled down. He pushed through sleepless nights, lived under constant stress, and kept innovating. Finally, SpaceX's 4th launch succeeded, saving the company, and Tesla began delivering cars that changed the auto industry forever. Today, both companies are industry leaders, worth billions. The lesson: sometimes success demands betting everything on yourself. When others give up, the winners push forward.